So the agents that are doing lots of business, this is all about you. It's about overworking. Really good friend of mine from Chicago says that anytime you overplay a strength, it becomes a weakness. Anytime you do something too much, you pay for it in other parts of your life. So it's about finding the balance. So being successful in real estate, success comes from working smart, not hard. So I want you to knock on doors, but I want you to refine the process, your communication skills, so your conversions go up. Do I think you should call FSBOs? The answer is yes. But if you keep just saying, hey, do you want to sell your house with an agent? Do you want to sell your house with an agent? You and I both know you're not elevating your skill set. So what I want you to do is constantly measure how many calls, to how many appointments, to how many signatures, and it's always about refining the process. Your dialogue and script should get better so you can actually make less calls and get more appointments. Your listing appointments should get better so you can do less appointments and get more signatures. Your pricing should get better so that your properties you list spend less time on the market. And I could go on and on and on. It's about refining the process. It's not about building something that doesn't exist. It's about taking what already does exist and refining it and getting it better and better and better. More efficiency, more effective, better results, better conversion numbers are what we're talking about. Now, there are agents out there with just like anything. I get that. But there are other agents out there that are doing a lot and are trying to figure out, how do I get more done in the time that I have available? I want to go on to say being a workaholic is no badge of honor. You don't want to be the richest person in the graveyard. At the end of the day, money's only good if you give it away. And whatever you learn, my suggestion to you is, and I know you're a competitor, but share it with people around you, because whatever you give away comes back to you tenfold. And that means you'll have an army of advocates that will make your life easier. Why? Because the agents love you. They want to sell your inventory. You're a lister. The other people are buyers. They're going to love working with you because of your integrity. They can trust you. They can count on you. So how do you make things easier? It's by engagement and building people up around you, not making them feel smaller, but building them up so that everybody loves to work with you. That's going to give you a little bit of time off, actually, allow you to close more real estate deals so you have that work-life balance that everybody's trying, striving, and attempting to achieve. You get no extra credit for putting in extra time. We are a performance-based business. We are like elite athletes. You only get paid for signatures. Now, if it takes you 10 hours to get a signature, then you know how much you get paid by the hour. If it takes you an hour to get the signature, then you know how much you get paid by the hour. We don't get paid to show up. We get paid for results. And the sooner you achieve that objective, the better you are at your job. Now, if you're not real good, this is an opportunity to refine it, make it better. But the idea here is not to spend all your time in the office, but to make sure the time you spend in the office is effective. There's a difference. I've seen people spend 10, 12 hours and go home and say, man, I worked really hard, but they didn't get anything done. And some of my top producers would fly in an hour or two, get stuff done, booked, bang, boom, out the door, and they're off doing some of the other stuff in life they enjoy to do. So remember, you don't get paid to show up. You get paid to put your name on the deal board in the office or the listing board. If your name's not on the board, I might be metaphorically speaking, if you're listing, you haven't got a new listing on the board, you haven't got a new deal on the board, you haven't done your job. Now, that doesn't mean you got to spend 90 hours a week in the office there. What you need to do is get it done sooner, faster, quicker. Be thoughtful about that, because you're going to be more effective with people if you have a little time to charge your batteries. But if you don't have time to charge your batteries, then you're not going to be in a good mood and business is going to get even tougher. Now, the results of overworking, it creates all kinds of stress, and stress is hard on our immune system. It affects our health. You'll see people who are stressed out break out in a rash, or they'll lose hair. They'll have blotchy skin, and I can go on and on and on. Health issues, heart issues, all of that is stress related. Why not make the stress go away? Why overwork? Why not just be really successful when you're at work so you feel really good about what you're doing? And if you do something like me, when I overwork myself, I get depressed. I start crying at television commercials and cartoons and things that wouldn't normally make people cry. And what do I know when that's happening? I'm emotionally wore down. What do I need? I need time off. When I say time off, I mean time away from work. And I love to work, don't get me wrong. There's nothing I would rather love to do is work. Yeah, for me, it's not even work. I enjoy it. So the way I see it, I don't actually work. I do something I love to do every day, and that's helped you make your real estate businesses better. But I know from my own side, if I've been traveling too much, I've been flying through too many airports, I've been going to too many events, I'm just wore down. What do I need? I need an afternoon on the tailgate of my pickup truck with a cup of coffee, talking to a buddy about something that's got nothing to do with real estate. It's got nothing to do with you. That's how I recharge my batteries. Just talking smack about stuff with friends that care about me and I care about them. Now, if you end up working too much and you don't spend enough time with the people that love you, they're going to find someone else to love. And I got to tell you that when you get divorced in real estate, it's not the cost of the family law lawyer or the division of the assets. That's the real cost. The real cost to a real estate professional when they get divorced is the 2 years that your head's screwed up because you're not on your game. And it's really hard to be excited about selling people their next house when you're not real happy in the house you're in. So my suggestion is spend some time with the people that love you. Make sure you make their life special. Do everything you can to make their life better. And if you do that, they'll make yours better in the process. And be careful not to burn out. You know, I've seen agents literally burn out of the business. They've been really successful, but in the end, there's just nothing left of them. They're a shell. They've even forgot all of the reasons that they came to the business in the first place. Remember, you were going to make other people's lives better. You were going to help them find homes, and you were going to help them get into home ownership. You were going to have the move-ups with a different marketplace. You were going to help the empty nesters empty nest. Whatever it was that you were passionate about, don't lose your passion. And don't trade your passion for fortune and fame. When it comes down to it, why are you really doing this? That's the important part.